Today we are going to be seeing Predator Diddylands. What? Badlands. That's what I meant. I'm sorry about that. I am so excited. I love the Predator franchise. I should have probably mentioned that. I don't really count it as a horror franchise, but it is. Like, I don't know why. I don't see it as a. I see it more as like the Terminator franchise. Like it's more sci-fi, not horror. But the director that's directing the franchise now, Prey, Predator, Killer of Killers, both of those movies were some of the best fucking Predators we've gotten in a long time. So, a little bit of my worries is that this is PG-13. This is the first film in the franchise that's PG-13. Now, I like the idea. I'm glad they're doing something new where you get to see it from the POV of a predator. That idea alone is so cool, but it would be so much better for a rated R. And what I want to walk out of this movie thinking is that it was good and I had a fun time, and at least it tried to tell a good story. It did good with its roots. I just want to be entertained with this, but I also kind of want to see gore. But I'm also worried about walking out of this movie thinking, wow, this Predator movie was Disney-fied. And I don't mean that really as a negative, but in Disney's way, but as a Predator movie, I have all the faith in the director because he directed, like I said, Prey and Predator, Killer of Killers, but I just don't know what I'm walking into. So hopefully it's good. I did get Deck, or whatever his name was, a popcorn bucket. So that's pretty cool. I love the mask here. I wish you were a little bigger, but we're gonna bring Deck here, and then we're gonna go grab some baby oil. What? Huh? Nothing. I didn't say nothing. We're gonna go to Diddylands, Badlands. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. It's enough of the Diddy jokes, I promise.
Alrighty guys, we're at the cinema and we're gonna go see Predator Badlands. So let's fucking do this. Guys, we got a lot of good movies coming up. But I got my free popcorn because it's $5 Tuesday here. Oh, we finally got the posters out for Scream 7. I'm kind of nervous about that movie. I don't think it's gonna be good. I don't think I'm gonna like it. So, but let's go with Vigil and yeah, watch Predator Badlands. I can't wait. Whoa, that's cool. You see my hat? You can't even see my face, but you can see my hat. That's so creepy. Alright, seriously though, let's go watch Predator Badlands. Well, that was Predator Badlands. Okay, I got some thoughts, because I am mixed on this movie. For what it was, I really fucking loved it. But as a hardcore Predator fan at heart, I really fucking hated it. It took a ballsy move. And I appreciate that, but it was a good movie overall. It was just okay.
Alright guys, before I do this review, all opinions are my own. Because I might say some things, I don't know, you guys might not like. I was disappointed with this, but also at the same time, I really enjoyed it. I was gonna start off with positive. It was a good movie. It was good. I enjoyed the world that they built off of it. The Badlands, or whatever you want to call it. I forgot the name of the planet, but it's super cool. And Deck, the main character, although there were times it was very annoying, I thought from the beginning of the movie, because like the first 20 minutes is their language and speaking, like they're speaking their language, and there's like subtitles at the bottom of the screen. I'm like, no fucking way. And I remember to myself, there's only other androids. And I'm like, is this how the whole movie's gonna be? And no, they do speak English. It's just from androids. And I just, I'm kind of glad about that because I wouldn't have liked this movie that much if it was just subtitles the whole fucking time. That would have sucked. Deck was a little bit of a hard character to follow at first. I feel like you get his origin story at the beginning of the movie, what drives him to go to this Badlands, and he's like considered the weakest of his tribe. He wants to avenge his brother and claim the trophy on this planet. So you get a pretty simple origin story. It's just not played out enough. Yeah, is it tragic? Yeah, but it's kind of just done so fast, and then you kind of follow him with the rest of the movie. So he kind of gets a small origin story, but at the end he also kind of gets a redemption arc. At the same time, I feel like for the first half an hour, I couldn't follow him that much, and I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, how the fuck is this guy gonna go through all this when he can't even do this? And as the movie goes on, and it's a really small attention to detail I actually really, really enjoyed, was him getting stronger and getting more intelligent and doing stuff to these creatures that just made him look more badass. And I was like, okay, so they actually made him look weak, maybe on purpose, gave him that tragic backstory, and then he had the redemption arc, and then he made his own armor, and I thought that was cool. I thought that was really well done, especially because it's not a human character. This is a fucking predator. This is the same person who fought against fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. Thinking that's impressive for a movie alone, to make your main villain of it the character and actually make you kind of feel for him. I think that was really well done in this movie. Now, let me get into my mixed. So I don't really know how to feel about this, because alone, as a standalone Predator movie, they went for it, they did their own thing, and I absolutely respect the fuck out of this movie. But also at the same time, they did it in a way that's not really respectful towards the Predator movies in general. And I gotta say, even though I did enjoy this movie, out of the new director that has the rights, I think, maybe, I don't know, has the rights to the new Predator franchise, I definitely think this is the weakest. And that's unfortunate. Like I said, I was left a little disappointed because I expected a little more. There's some predictability with the story. I knew right away, spoiler, the android, well, she's not really evil, her sister's evil. I could never tell if they were played by the same fucking actress. I think they were. I believe so. I gotta say, the android that's on his back for half of the movie, also very annoying character. The only time she gets the time to shine is at the end of the movie. So that was another one of my problems, issues, is the only person that could speak English was fucking annoying, and every time she talked, I just wanted her to shut up. So yeah. And you get like these cool little action sequences too. They're very creative with it. Like I said, I love the world building, and I love the creativeness with the creature designs. Whoever designed these creatures did an amazing job. The visual style for this movie might be the best out of this franchise. Like, the visual style is really well done in this. And also at the same time, this is where I'm going to go towards my negatives. I just don't think this is a typical Predator movie. And I know I say that, but I also want them to try something new. But here it felt like so off to me. It felt so off as a Predator movie. As a standalone, it's good. It's kind of like, how do I fucking... Halloween Ends isn't a good example. Okay, The Black Phone 2, right? I just watched that recently. That kind of did something different, but failed. Like miserably. I was totally disappointed with that movie. I just thought it was okay at best. It was not that great. Here, they do something new, and it feels refreshing for the Predator franchise, and they fucking nail it. But there's something that just doesn't feel right about it. And maybe that's a positive, but I'm also seeing it as a negative. I really don't know. It's really confusing how I feel about it. Because although I really like this movie for what it is, it's not a typical, it's such a weird direction to take. A good idea that's really well done. It's just unsatisfying, maybe? I really don't know how to explain. There's just a void of emptiness that I can't explain to this. And I'm kind of just like, that was a good time. But also at the same time, I'm like, also, what the fuck was that? Like, what was half of this movie? Like, it's basically fucking Alien versus Predator in a way. Because these androids are made out of, I believe, the same people who are the androids. These are the same kind of androids that are from the Alien franchise. And I can tell you, they get a lot of inspiration from the Alien franchise with the big giant robot battle at the end. There are some cool scenes with that. I'm not lying to you. Like, some visual shots with, like, Deck, like, opening up his fucking boomerang or whatever, and then he catches it. There's this one cool shot where it, like, he throws his sword into one of these creatures, and it goes through. And oh my god, what the best fucking shot out of this whole franchise. It was the coolest shit seen in theaters. He rips the fucking thing apart, and he grabs its guts and holds it and like growls at the air. That is the fucking Predator I know. So while it respects the Predator and knows what it is, it also goes in a completely weird direction that I don't think is going to satisfy die-hard Predator fans. For people who are willing to give this a chance like me, like, I'm still a lover of this franchise. I don't think this is a bad installment. Is it lower tier for me? Yes, and that's just because I'm pure heart with this franchise. I absolutely love this franchise. However, I'm so glad that they actually gave this a chance. And they fucking did it. Like, this is what also Hollywood needs to do more, is start doing something new. Because there's only so many times you could bring back fucking Jason Voorhees. There's only so many times you could bring back Freddy Krueger. There's only so many times, you know what I mean? It never feels like different franchises. But this did it. And even though I still feel a little unsatisfied, and they went, maybe it's because they went a little too far. I think that might be the case with most people. Is they took their idea and they were so good at it that it ended up actually taking away from what the Predator franchise stands for. I respect the hell out of this movie. This was a fun time. But I hate doing this. But I have to give this a bronze TV. And I am so close to giving it a golden TV. But I just think, just because of that emptiness and all because of that, like, there's some cool visuals. Great movie. It's a good movie. It is a high bronze TV. I'm giving it a high bronze TV. I still recommend this movie. But if you're a Predator fan, you might just tune out. And it still has all the violence you want. I mean, it's a little, you can definitely tell it is a little more PG-13, but it's still very violent. It's probably one of the most violent PG-13 movies that I've seen, actually. Sometimes, in some scenes, I forgot it was PG-13, and I don't think it takes away from it at all. So, actually, in that direction, good job. Like, really good job. But overall, I felt that there was a little more to be desired. And that's unfortunate. I don't really know what people say by they don't really understand or like know where they're gonna take Deck's character. I don't know how you could use him again. I mean, yeah, I guess you just have to figure out a really, really weird way to do it. I'm not gonna spoil how it ends. I'm just gonna say that it's a really weird ending. But it's cool. It was a good movie overall. I did like it, but I thought that in my heart, I knew deep down inside that there was still a little left to be desired. Doesn't make it a bad movie by any means necessary, but it was too good for its own good, if that makes sense. And I hope I'm making sense, but it's just, I like this movie, but I don't. This is like the most divisive movie I've ever had to review on this channel. Because I adore this movie, but also at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I don't know if that sat well with me. And yeah, I liked it. It was good, but it took a risk. It took a really big risk, and if you're not willing to accept that risk, it's gonna fall completely flat. It's gonna fall completely flat on your face, and you're gonna tune out by hour one. That is my review of Predator Badlands. Guys, tell me what you thought. I thought Deck was a pretty cool character, so I hope we do see him in the future. They kind of humanized him. So I really don't know whose side he'd be on, the humans or his fucking clan. So, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. So, something I just wanted to mention, two things after the review here. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention, the teeth kind of reminds me of Blade. You know Blade 2? You know Nomak, the villain in there? Did they rip Predator off in a way? Anyway, my second thing is, if you are new to this Predator franchise, I don't think this is a good movie for kids to start getting into the Predator franchise. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like it would misinterpret what the Predator stands for and what it is in general. I feel like if you show this to a kid, he's going to expect she is going to expect the main Predator to be the good guy, and it'll be a whole thing, and I just don't recommend it for newer Predator fans. This would be your expectation, and that's just not what the Predator franchise is. So yeah, if you're like a newcomer to the Predator franchise, this definitely wouldn't be your first movie I'd check out. I definitely just check out the original and just the sequels before this one. So you can just respect this one as its own thing. So that's just my opinion about the movie, but I liked it anyway. But tell me what you guys thought in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.